Hi everyone, welcome to Centered. I'm Christina, a backend developer on Centered, and together with my teammates Jasmine, Emmy, and Samantha, we've created Centered. Centered is a productivity web application designed by and for students. This web application helps students organize their schedules, track their assignments, and develop healthy studying habits by keeping them in one centralized location. As graduating seniors, we know how hectic student life can be, especially when you're tackling responsibilities beyond school. As a result, students spend more time organizing their work instead of doing their work, leading to stress and procrastination. My teammate Jasmine has more to say. Let's go meet up in the coffee shop.
Hey everyone, I'm Jasmine, a backend and AI engineer for Centered. I was just going to use Centered's AI assistant to plan out my schedule for my 3 upcoming finals. Finals week is just around the corner and I need to start reviewing ASAP. I'm using the AI assistant to map out how I should spend my time efficiently and what study strategies I can use this week. It was nice talking to you, but unfortunately, I have to get back to work. Samantha is busy taking a test, but I saw Emmy in the library not long ago. See you later.
Hi everyone, I'm Emmy, a backend developer on Centered. I'm taking some time to review my lecture notes for my computer systems and to organize my schedule for the week. Thankfully, I have the Centered extension where I can just sync my assignments from my Canvas dashboard to my Centered calendar really quick. As a student, I have so many separate calendars. I have a work calendar, a school calendar, and my Canvas calendar. So having one calendar for all really keeps me organized. Samantha just sent me a Centered invite for lunch to celebrate her finishing up her test. I'm going to get going now. See you guys later.
Oh, hey, I'm Samantha, a front-end developer for Centered. I actually just finished my computer systems Malloc test. It was hard, but I feel like I did good. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Now my assignment test is officially done. I've also been saving for the pet store. I'm almost at 10,000 coins so I can get an item that I've really been wanting to get. Well, my team is waiting for me, so I have to go. But see you later.
We're gonna get lunch to celebrate Samantha. While we're out, enjoy our demo.
The first thing you see when opening up Centered is your dashboard, which has a quick overview of a lot of things so you know what's going on. You have your 3 most recently due assignments. You can flip through and see the statistics to quickly gauge your progress. You also have your weekly study goal statistic, and you can see the amount of coins you have to help motivate you so you can, as you work on your assignments, get more coins for the pet store. And then you can see your upcoming events that you have today, any recent notes and reminders, and also the friends requests and invites. And on the profile page, this acts as a way to do some settings, such as changing your username, viewing your sign-in. I sign in with Google OAuth, so it's right here. And then your calendar connections, which calendars you have given access right now to sync, and the account that you have associated with that. And then a way to enable or disable notifications, and then delete your account if you wish. And then for the notes section, this has a lot of different things where you can go and you see all of your notes and organize them with folders and view them in the rich text mode and also the markdown mode. And you can also view the page without any editing, just to kind of read through your notes as you wish.
This is the calendar feature in Centered. It's a combination of features actually, but it's primarily just functions to be a calendar. So let's just try to add an event. So let's say that we want to add an event today we have later. Let's say we have a movie night with friends, and we could choose a category color here. So let's just say red category, because red is a nice color. From here, we could pick today, and let's say it starts at 8 p.m. and it runs until 10 p.m. You can make this repeat daily, weekly, or monthly, but for now, it's just a single movie night that we're having today. You can add the notes, so you can say, bring your movies to movie night, including Back to the Future. So let's say that event, and it gets added here. You can see, you can get rid of the event or you can edit it if you need to do that. There's also a monthly, weekly, and daily view. So if we go to the weekly view, we can see that we can actually drag and scroll to make an event. So 5 to, let's say, 6, we are going to go to the gym. So let's put gym time, and we can make it blue. That's fine. And let's not put a note in for now. There we go. And we have gym time and a movie night for today planned. And this shows your today's schedule, or you could just close that if you like, and it'll just show you your events by your events individually. AI assistant that we have in Centered with its two main functionalities, scheduling an event and summarizing an assignment. You could also do a bunch of other things with it, such as quizzing and syncing due dates with a calendar. And you can see here that it gives me my notes, my subtasks, and estimated time. And it divides this time into intervals of design and planning, implementation, testing, and bugging. And it gives you something to focus on first.
Welcome to Centered Assignments. Click on Add Assignments to add your very first assignment. Create a title, add a subject for easy access, and even add how many hours you suspect you'll take. Lastly, create a deadline and any additional notes you have. Here, you can add subtasks. These are tasks that break up your large assignments into smaller tasks. Use the start timer to automatically track your hours or manually add them after you're done working. You can also attach note files that you've already completed. If you find an assignment that's taking longer than you expect, edit it and add some more hours.
Then click complete once you're done.
Since you did some work on your assignments, the pet store should have some coins now. Head to the pet store and check your new balance. You can accessorize your pet with glasses, jewelry, and hats. You can also customize your pet to different pet types and breeds, such as a calico cat, or a tabby cat, or a golden retriever, or a German shepherd. Navigate to the accessories pages to buy and equip the accessories to your pet.
Friends feature and Centered. So right now I'm logged in as user Amy, and she wants to look up a friend. So let's look up a user that I know of. His name is Emiliano Plaza, and let's send a friend request to him. You'll see here in the dashboard, you have a friend request incoming. So Amy wants to be your friend, so let's accept that. And if we go over to the friends, we'll now be able to see her calendar, her whole calendar, her whole schedule. Now let's look at our calendar. We see we have an event that we'd like to invite her to, a coffee break event from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So let's go back to Amy and click invite to event. You want to invite her to the coffee break. You send that invite. And if we scroll down here, we see that we have an event invite section where Emiliano Plaza invited you to coffee breaks. So let's accept that. But first, I'd like to show you the calendar here. You see that there's no coffee break event here. But once we accept it, that event will be automatically added to your calendar. So accept it. We should see a coffee break event here. Here we go.
And now I'll cover some of our utilized technologies. Centered is built across three main layers. On the front end, we're using React with TypeScript, bundled with Vite, and styled with Tailwind CSS. Our front end is version controlled and deployed through GitLab, which you can see in the top corner. On the back end, we're running Python with the Django REST framework as our API layer and Docker for containerization. We have MySQL as our relational database and AWS as our cloud infrastructure. For our AI assistant, we self-hosted an Ollama inference server running a custom model built on top of Qwen 3. This is all accessed securely through a Cloudflare tunnel, so our AI runs entirely on our own hardware. When you visit our website at centeredcalendar.com, this is routed through Cloudflare and lands on our AWS infrastructure, where the backend and front end run as separate containers on ECS Fargate. Our database lives on AWS RDS, and static assets like file uploads are served through S3 and CloudFront, and all of the credentials are injected at runtime via the secrets manager. Our Canvas integration runs as a browser extension, syncing student assignments directly into Centered, and when a user interacts with the AI assistant, that request travels from the app through the Cloudflare tunnel to our self-hosted instance, which handles inference and sends the response back. And we have our CI/CD pipeline set up, so every push to GitLab triggers our pipeline, which runs approximately 70 tests and builds our Docker images, pushes them to the ECR, and deploys updated containers to the ECS. Across 16 weeks, we've committed about 1,000 commits and closed around 157 issues, and we've had around 100 successful pipeline runs.
As you can see, there's so many ways to use Centered, and it all depends on your personal studying habits and organization goals. No two students study alike, and so we've developed a multitude of different features to help you fit your personal needs. Thank you all for listening to Centered. We hope you're excited about using the application as much as we are developing it. We would like to give a big thank you to our instructors and teaching assistants for guiding us through our capstone project Centered. From Centered
to everyone watching.
Thank you.